Good morning. I have an idea and I don't know if this is going to work, but I'm in the mood to rearrange my bedroom. A little spring refresh, if you will. This room is really quite big, but there's a lot of dead space. Like there's a really big walkway at the end of the bed, but not enough space to put a dresser. And so when my boyfriend moved in, we didn't really do anything to the bedroom. But today I am going to try. It's probably going to be very crammed. I mean, our entire apartment is very crammed at the moment. I have just found that I've been spending a lot of time in the bedroom lately. I just feel really happy in here. I film a lot of my TikToks and I just really enjoy this space. And so my idea is to bring my desk from the living room into the corner over there. Now I'm not doing this in like bringing work into the bedroom because I know that's a bad idea. I don't really work from the desk. I use it to sew, which I think is a hobby and not really a work thing. But I also am sort of thinking about it as a dressing table, a place that I can have my morning coffee and get ready. And I like that. And I think that that's very bedroom appropriate. So I'm going to jump up, start moving things around, and we're going to hope for the best. The first thing I'm going to do is move this dresser so it's facing out, and then I can move the bedside table over, and then I can move the bed over, and that should create enough room by the window for the desk. It's now going to be the hard part of moving the bed over. It's the rug that's going to be really difficult. If there were no rug, the bed would just slide on over. The rug's going to be tough. That was so much easier than I thought. I lifted up the rug on that corner and put my back against the wall and pushed the bed with my feet, and the rug, everything just moved in one go. I just don't know if it's too far that way now. I don't know. I'm sure it'll be fine, but it worked. I did push the bed about an inch or two back to the window, and I really, really like this. I just gotta move that bedside table over, but there's so much room for activities. This is my desk here in the living room and I love it. And because I love it so much, it is making me really torn about whether this would be better suited in the bedroom. But we're gonna move it and we're gonna try. We're in, and you know what? There's still a really good walk space. I don't feel like that's too difficult to get around. I think it would probably be better if it were facing the wall, but I want to be able to look out the window when I'm sitting here. Welcome to my new little desk spot. I love this. I'm like super happy with it. It feels really nice in here. I have a few more things to rearrange and put away. I moved the wooden set of drawers from the end of the kitchen island to the corner of the living room, and it has like completely opened the space. Whenever I was in the kitchen, it always felt really like closed in because that set of drawers was at the end of the island, and now it feels open, and I'm just really happy about it. And I'm just happy that I have this little corner in my room now to be able to sit at in the morning in front of the window and get ready for the day. So speaking of, I should maybe go and get some of my makeup products and stuff so that I can bring them out here. My entire makeup collection is in this little black bag. It's just a leather, I guess, pencil case from Kiki K a few years ago. I kind of want to put it into something a bit bigger though because it is a little squished and there's actually a couple of things in the bathroom still. And then I bought this little glass from Country Road when I was back in Australia like 2 and a bit years ago. I only bought one. I just thought it was really pretty and I love the texture on it. And I've turned it into my makeup brush holder. And I think that's just gonna be really simple and cute out here. It's gonna be neat and it's not gonna get in the way, and I like it. I also still have this little plant in here. I think this works. I love this guy. Very temperamental. He gets very droopy and then perks back up depending on how much I water him, which, speaking of, I probably should put a little water in there before he droops. Yeah, just walking through the kitchen, it feels so open out there with that dresser in the window. Best choice. I really think that has made all the difference out there. I just don't know what to do now. There's still lots of little bits and pieces I have to figure out. I don't know what to do next. It actually feels so much bigger in here, even though there's more stuff and the back wall is very, very cluttered. Probably feels bigger because the bed is now in the very middle of the room, whereas before it was really close to the window, and the rug's also been pulled out too. So it just feels bigger, but it is very full and cluttered, but that's totally fine. Also too, I have this little really crappy, really cheap little bookshelf that was in the corner where the desk is, and I've now got it over there. I don't love it, but again, it doesn't matter. We're gonna be moving. We're gonna have a whole new space to work with, so this will do for a couple of months. Also too, the internet box thing is down here. I've got nowhere else to put it. It just has to go there. And then this black and white bag is actually full of art supplies. Like I think I have my palettes and paints and stuff in there. And that's fine. I put my sewing machine there. It probably won't live there because it does have a home in the cupboard out in the living room. But it's fine. This will do. It still feels so much bigger in here. I'm really, really happy with it. I don't love how cluttered and squished everything is along that wall, but you know, it is what it is. I accidentally knocked over the clothes rack out in the living room when I was moving things around, so I figured I should just collect all of the clothes considering they're dry and put them away, and then I'm gonna have to tidy up the living room. Like in here's pretty much all done. Like I didn't really have too much to move around in here, but the living room has seen better days. Here's the living room. We definitely have a little bit of work to do this afternoon. The dresser is in the corner and I actually think it works really well. It's a little bit smaller than my desk, so I think it fits the space a lot better, which means there's a little more room to walk around the coffee table. I'm not sure exactly what I'll do on top of it. It's got just a few bits of random decor on there at the moment, but I'll think about it and we might be able to turn it into something really cute. The last thing that I moved around are these Alex drawers. These are such a classic. I used to have a set of these drawers way back when I had all of my makeup collection and did makeup videos and tutorials and things like that. These are my boyfriend's drawers. They were living at the end of the bed. They're kind of like an office drawer storage, and they are now out here in this little space between the entryway to the bedroom and the storage closet, and it does kind of work. Even though they do stick out from the wall, they don't really get in the way, which is quite nice, and it looks really cute with my plant on it, and the desk is like right next to them, so it kind of works in this space. Plus now, if I step back, there's no more set of drawers just here, so it just works in the space. There's enough room for them. The only other thing that I do need to do, which I will do on another day, is reorganize this storage cupboard because I need to put away the carpet cleaner, and then I also store the clothing drying racks in there as well, but I will do that at a later day. I've been collecting bobby pins. I keep finding them on the ground, so I just keep putting them in my hair. I also found a little 3M hook, a little 3M sticky to match it, and I think I'm gonna stick this picture up above my dresser. I have had this since 2018. I think I just printed this picture out from Etsy. It is not special. It is just paper from the printer, and it's a bit wrinkly because it's probably got wet somewhere along the way, but I thought, you know what, let's just do it. It's probably gonna look terrible, but today's goal wasn't to make everything look perfect. It was just to have a little refresh. I'm not measuring anything, I'm just gonna stick it and hope for the best. I know you're supposed to let it sit for a while so that it can actually adhere to the wall, but I'm gonna put this on now. It is not at all in the center of the dresser, but it'll do. It was just something to put on the wall, make it a little more interesting over there. I cannot wait to move. I cannot wait to move and do this properly and decorate properly and have everything more organized and just feel more balanced, because it feels very off balance in here right now. But I'm really excited. I'm really excited for that proper refresh when we do move. I made a cup of tea in my new little blue teacup that I got from Home Goods the other week. It's so cute. Is it perfect? No. Will it be perfect? Also no. This was just a little fun afternoon activity. I just wanted to change up the space. I used to change around my room all the time when I was a kid, and it just makes everything feel so much more fun. I feel motivated, inspired, and I'm really looking forward to being able to sit here in the morning in front of the window and drink my coffee and get ready and be able to chat to you guys. Like, I'm really happy with it. I am bummed that I can't put in that extra effort to make everything really beautifully styled, but there's no point. We're gonna be moving and I get to do it all so soon. So I'm happy with the little bit that I got done this afternoon. I'm gonna sit here and enjoy my tea and enjoy the new space that I've created for myself. And I'm going to finish this video here because I'm going to see you tomorrow. We're gonna have a day together. I've got lots of things that I wanna do, more spring stuff, and I thought we could do it together. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one very shortly.